Greetings and welcome back everyone to Stardew Valley and of course Dapper Dell Farm, where we have a number of things that we can look at doing. We've got some quartz. I actually need that for one of the quests, come to think of it, and I didn't put these in the chest. I am such a fool. Got some bat wings as well, which we also need to start collecting. This can go straight into the trash, honestly. Will you... okay, fine, whatever. I'll do that later. The Omni Geode we're going to be taking with us. Okay, that'll do. Right, you straight in the trash. Yeah, go on. You as well in the trash. Perfect. And let's grab the very last crops of spring. Shall be 6 beans. Nice. And a couple of flowers there as well. I'm afraid I can't give you any water. I'm so sorry. Oh, my lord, I just realized. I am being such a jerk. Right, these can go in there. Anything else? No, I'm fairly good with that, honestly. Let's go ahead and make a little bit more bait. That can go straight into the rod. We've got more than enough bait to do whatever we want for a pretty long time, actually. Now... question is, what do we want to do today? I would very much like to get some more stones. Starting to see a lot of these stones around here, actually. Let's get rid of you as well. Now, over time, grasses will actually just grow. As you can see, some spots of grass are actually being produced. And trees themselves will also grow just of their own accord, if you just let them. So we're not going to have to worry too much about anything there. But perhaps I should start looking to clean up the rest of the farm, honestly. There is certainly a part of me that's concerned about that. Ooh, we've got our tap over here. Let's go and check on that, shall we? Actually, I fairly certainly would show us that it had something if it did, so probably does not. There we go. What about the one up here? No, nothing on that one either. Man, it must take quite some time. I still have no idea what's going on in this cave. Not a clue. Not even a slight clue. Can I mine it? No, I cannot. You know what we need though? We need clay. Clay is the next big thing for us because it will mean that we'll have access to the silo. And I'm thinking of building some silos around here or there so that we can start accruing hay. Hay is going to be massively important for any farm animals we might end up keeping. Let's go ahead and pick you up. And you. And you. Any more? No, we're good. Okay. Right, well, let's go and see if we can sell these in Pierre's shop. It is Sunday, though. We could perhaps go for a little bit of a wander, a little bit of an explore. But I'm thinking we will either spend much of the day going for fish or... Hello, George. In fact, let's have a chat with you. Aren't you cold? They don't make sweaters like they used to. Now, they make them, to be honest, better. They're made out of much better materials now. It's not natural, and I realize that may come across in the wrong way, but they're good. They breathe. They keep you cold when it's warm, and they keep you warm when it's hot. I mean, what more can you ask for? Magic materials there. Oh, you actually wanted to drop off this here. So let's go and do that now. Right, where is it we need to go? I'm fairly certain... Is it boiler room? Geologist? Yes. So, boiler room we need to get to. Hello, boiler room. I wonder if all of these rooms will end up with these little plaques in the end. Geologist bundle. There you go. Enjoy. Now, I believe that the combat... let's actually go back to this one. Adventurers bundle. 10 batwings and 99 slimes, solar essence or void essence. We shouldn't find it too hard to get those, I think. Or at least I certainly hope. Alright, well, I'm keeping hold of this daffodil because I plan to give it to someone should I cross their path. I feel it'll be a nice gift. And honestly, if they don't like a daffodil, then I frankly don't care anymore. They can just be happy on their own for the rest of their life, the ungrateful sods. Hi, Linus. How you doing? Linus? Oh, okay. No, Linus doesn't want to talk. Fair enough. I'm not going to thrust my daffodil on you if you don't want to speak to me, Linus. Right. Okay. You know what? I think we need some cave fish for energy replenishment purposes. It is midday before we get to the cave. Or rather, the floors of the cave that we actually want to be on. Really trash. Why'd you do this to me, game? I'm so good to you. And you give me trash. Who comes down here to put trash in the bloody cave anyway? You know what? Let's just go a little bit closer. That's just really, really bizarre. How does the trash get down here? Really? I mean, I'm okay with algae, I suppose, but it's just going to be a bit of a pain. It's not going to get me very far. There we go. We got a hit. Oh, you're not intending to be an easy catch, I don't think. Oh, we might get a perfect. We did. I am deeply impressed. Deeply impressed. Was not thinking that we would get a perfect on that fish there. These ones are still quite erratic for me, so it's largely down to just luck if I can predict their movements. Because, as you can see there, there's no real way, even if I'd realized what they were about to do, that I'd have been able to react fast enough to catch them. But if I manage to predict it, it just comes down to a stroke of luck, honestly, then we can sometimes luck through it. No, really? Right up here, next to the bank, seems to be the only time we actually get anything worth getting. White algae. Okay, after this one, we're going to go onwards. We'll trash the trash. And we'll have 2 ghost fish and a bunch of algae. It should be okay. Okay, well, it's fine. Right, trash in the trash can. Anything else? No, we're good. Right, downwards, ever deeper into the depths we go. Right, I should have brought a bloody torch. I've got one, but I should have brought lots so I could actually light my way properly. Need the stairs down sooner rather than later, please. Hello. Look, I really don't want to hurt you. Like, that is literally the last thing I want. Aha! You're coming with me. Down we go. It is very hard to see where we're going down here. You are remarkably difficult to see. Just stood there. I can only really see you when you're facing me, so I can see your green eyes. Ooh, grab you as well. Now, if only I could go to the blacksmith with all of this good luck that we've got from the spirits right now, but that doesn't seem to be in our fortune, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to hope to find the stairs sooner rather than later. Oh, really? I don't want to play with bats, thanks. I really don't. I will take you, though. And you. There we go. Why have the bats got to be given a bad reputation by this game? It's undeserved, I tell you. It's very, very unfair. Poor bats. No. Don't want to play with you, bats. Go away. Ouch. That's 3 damage as well. Come here, you scoundrel. Damn it. There we go. I wonder what causes them to trigger. It seems to either... Oh. Do not want. Don't care what it is. Don't want it. Whatever it was, not buying it. Right. We're back down to the minecart area. So it's just down to us digging and hoping that we find the way down. I think this is as low as we got last time as well. We're ending up with so much copper, it's kind of comical. Really? No. It's such a pain, bats. Literally, you cause me pain. There we go. And I'll take this copper as well. May as well. Aha! Fantastic. And down we go to the next level. It's time for me to eat some of this algae if I can. I will avoid eating the ghost fish if I possibly can because they're so good for money if we actually get back and go ahead and just sell that. We need 1 more stairs down and we're good. If I end up getting 99 stone, I'll flat out use that to get down to the next level if I have to. No, no. There we go. Goodbye. Aha! Oh, wow. Snowy environment. A slingshot? What? I've got a ranged weapon? My lord. Let's check this out. Requires stones for ammo. Okay. I accept. How does one use the slingshot then? Oh, I see. I'm actually having to move my mouse in the opposite direction, as if I'm literally pulling it back. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, well, let's find out what's on the next level then. Ooh. Oh, this is pretty music. Ooh, okay. These rocks need more than one hit from a copper pickaxe. Interesting. Really? Still bats? Why? So mean. I can use my... Oh, I can get through there as well. But I can use my sword to break down those crystals, which will actually save me a bit of effort. So many stones. I approve enormously. You're feeling exhausted. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to leave then. But that was kind of cool. We've made it down to level 40, which means to the bottom. So far, there's no sign of the bottom. How low does it go? Reach the bottom of the mine. Probably level 100. That's my guess. Calling it now. Level 100 it'll be. Let's go check on our progress at keeping the place safe. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Come back when you got something to show. Oops. 60 of 1,000 slimes, 70 of 125 cave insects. We're actually not that far off that. 6 of 200 bats. 10 of only 30 duggies. Oh, we should actually be able to do that. Hello. Oh, wow. Our current weapon. Let's just double check what it does. Does 4 to 8 damage and is plus 2 speed. 8 to 15 damage. The Iron Dirk, 2 to 4. Pirate Sword, 8 to 14. Plus 2 speed. Wow. Ye gatsies get better. The Cutlass, 9 to 17 damage. Plus 3 weight. This solid heavy packs a punch relatively light for a club. Wooden mallet, sneakers, combat boots, plus 3 to defense. I can just buy the amethyst string if I want. Topaz, increased critical strike, explosive ammo. Wow. Okay, that's kind of awesome. But there's actually some really nice stuff here. That's crazy amounts of damage though. Just absolutely silly levels of damage. Between the Cutlass and the Pirate Sword and the Silver Saber, I actually don't know which one I would prefer. The +1 defense or the extra speed. I think I'd actually be happy with the extra defense, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, let's go back here. Anything up here? A couple of people have said there's books over here that I can put into the library. Apparently not. Apparently that is not true. Oh well. We will be heading to the library tomorrow though. And we'll also be heading into town in order to pick up some seeds. We are going to need some summer crops. Ah, it's going to be good times. Good times, I tell you. Oop, almost missed you. This is the last chance I'm going to have. Hey there, Sebastian. Hey, your name's Aavak, right? Indeed it is. Oh, you're smoking. Oh, well, you know. It's your life. I won't want to stand around you when you're doing it, mind you, but still, it is your life. Right, well, let's see. Any wiggly worms? Probably not. That's asking for an awful lot. Still, I do intend to ask it. I do need to start gathering clay, so I think maybe a mass hoeing expedition is in order at some point in the very near future. Just go out and just hoe as much ground as I can looking for clay underneath it. We want to get a silo. We also want to get plenty more crops. Oh, there may also be some new unlocks given the season. In these sorts of games, it does typically happen that when you switch season, a lot of new things unlock. We're going to be getting rid of the wild horseradish, also the ghost fish. Red mushroom. Spotted mushroom, sometimes found in caves. Yeah, we'll get rid of that too. We'll keep the bat wings though. And we're going to keep the daffodil. Let's go ahead and start storing these up. There we are. Fantastic. And geodes can come with me and just stay in my inventory for now. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go. Time for sleeps. I'm really sorry that I couldn't water your dog bowl there, Snufkin. I feel bad. Go to sleep for the night? Yes. Let's find out how much we made. What? That didn't sound promising. Made a fair bit with the foraging there, but that was from the night before. 90 on fishing, 160 on mining as well, so 975 moving into summer. Summer is here, everyone. We have made it through the first season. There was an earthquake during the night. Really? Why is my house not in disarray? My house is amazing. Weather report. Okay, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Oh, listen to this upbeat music. Ooh, I see a glimmer within my crystal scrying orb, a shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. And living off the land. Summer's here, along with a whole slew of new crops to plant. Take hops, for example. The vines take a while to grow, but once they're there, once they mature, they can be harvested every day. Wow, that's actually quite awesome. That's something you want to plant like right in the beginning, then. Right, I'm going to go and get us a watering can and obviously some other hops, crops. Sorry, plants. Can I pick you? Yes. Looks like I'm gonna have to pick you. See, this is what happens when the season change appears. Goodbye. Also. Goodbye. And finally. Oh, I'm gonna have to re-fertilize all the land as well. I hadn't really planned on that, but we've got quite a lot of sap, so we should be okay. Alright, time to get on the move. Can this be over there, please? Also, can this be there? Right, now, what kind of crops are we going to find on the floor now? We are going to find sweet peas. Grapes. Ah, nice. Oh, this is very upbeat music. My lord. Not sure what I think about it. I'll be honest with you. Ooh. Okay, that's not a berry bush. That is a shame. Hello, someone is here, everyone. Hide yourselves from the baleful gaze of the sun. Wants to kill you. No, seriously, it does. I'm not just being melodramatic. That's what it'll do if you stay out in it too long. True facts. Hello. Let me in. Damn it, you've got my tools. You know what this is called? When you've got someone's tools and you don't give them back when they want them? Thievery. That's what it's called. Oh, fine. I'll just look around the town for some clay then. Not the town's clay, mind you. It's my clay because I'll have found it. It's the way it works. Apparently the town sucks and has no clay. What a turn of events. Okay, let me through. Da 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 da! You've received a copper watering can, and I am very, very happy about this. Right, I would like to smack up some geodes on your crazy... Oh, really? Stone? Fine, whatever. Oh, that's good. 25 gold for that. Ooh. And... coal is alright, actually. Sandstone, not so much. Ooh, I think that was 10 iron ore. Yes, that is totally okay. Common type of stones, yellow crystal, and gunpowder container. Ooh, okay, we need to go and donate that. Actually, first, we need to see if you'll sell it. You'll buy any of this. You will. canal side as well. Now, another thing that has been increased is dramatically increased the cost of the various ores. And honestly, I think that's a good idea because quite a lot of people were just progressing through the game just straight away because they didn't need to worry too much about the cost of things. See, 2 books. So for everyone who's been losing their minds telling me that I'm crazy and there's no book there, I mean, I don't want to tell you I told you so, but ha ha. Right, let's go ahead and pop this down about there. New reward! Fantastic days are these. Let's collect our rewards. Ooh, starfruit seeds. Plant these in the summer. Takes 13 days to mature. Okay. I believe starfruit is like super awesome special fruit. Ha! See? Tips on farming. Use fertilizer to improve quality, reduce workload, or hasten crop growth. Fruit trees take a whole season to grow, but they require very little maintenance. Keep the area directly around your new sapling clear, or else it might not grow properly. Crops will die as soon as the season ends, unless they grow in multiple seasons. For example, corn. Ooh, remember that. Some crops, such as kale and wheat, need to be harvested with a scythe. Okay. So it literally was just, I had to get exactly the right position. People had said you need to look right at the bottom of the shelf, and I was clicking on the shelf, but it apparently means that, no, you need to click practically on the floor of the shelf in order to trigger it. This is a book by Marnie. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors than dry hay. They don't like being outside in the rain, though. Happy animals produce higher quality products. Yes, they do. Okay, finally! It took us a whole bloody season, but we've read the book that has been staring us in the face the whole time. It feels good. Genuinely feels awesomely good. This is great, because I'm fairly certain the starfruit will give you stat upgrades. Those are very alien-looking plants, I must confess. Oh, we've got a new quest by the looks of it. Ooh, Jazz's birthday, Gus, Maru, Alex, Demetrius, Sam, Willie, Dwarf's birthday apparently. Need a refined quartz for my latest project. Help, Maru! Yeah, sure, I'll take that quest. Hello everyone. Hi Gus, how you doing? I'm getting some supplies for the saloon. Pierre's got the good stuff. Yeah, that's right. Pierre does. I love animals, Mr. Aavak. I know. Right, okay, now apparently corn seeds. Oh, yeah, it's very, very expensive. Plant these in the summer or fall. It takes 14 days to mature and continues to produce after the first harvest. Now, I imagine this produces all the way through fall. That would be very good. I could go ahead and purchase 10 of these. That might be nice. Or I can purchase 6. Yeah, I'm going to purchase 6. Now, the reason I'm going to purchase 6 is because... balls, I purchased 7. Okay, and now I need 9 then instead. You can have that, and I will take this. Because the reason why I've done that is to allow me to water them. The copper watering can waters in 3 steps ahead. We'll get some hops soon after this though. Blueberry seeds. Plant them. The summer takes 13 days to mature and continues to provide after the first harvest. Ooh. Okay, tomato. Okay, a lot of things that continue to mature after the first harvest. We do need melons though. Plant these in the summer. It takes 5 days to mature and continue to provide after the first harvest. So many things in the summer do really well. Wheat seeds, radish seeds. We've got plant in the summer, produce a bright red flower in 7 days. Spangle seeds, tropical flower. Alright. I like what you're selling. Certainly I do. Right, we're off. Thank you. What can we craft at this point? 1 copper, 1 iron bar. I can now make one of these if I really want to. Not entirely certain I do though. Bee house though. Ooh, that is why we would want flowers. Is the bees. The bees will produce honey based on the flowers that are in proximity to them. We could make a simple sprinkler, get a bunch of bee hives around just 4 flowers. That might be a good idea. We'll do that later though, when probably after our first harvest at the very least. Let's see. I'm going to keep hold of that daffodil. That's a special thing now. Also got the sweet pea. Also a special one. I can hear bees. I was just talking about bees. Where are the bees? Ooh. We have got a spiceberry. It fills the air with a pungent aroma. It is fruit. Very well. Now, I wonder if I can make that preserving bin. I think that produces jams, if I'm not greatly mistaken. Right, okay. Now, here's the thing. How do we want to set this up? I could have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, well, 3 is there. I could just run these down. This particular setup is not ideal for what we're going to be using it for, but nevertheless, it's all we got, so we're just going to have to use it. Like this. And then, like so. Now, I don't want to put any on the bottom, because if I do... Ah, crap, this is not a good setup. But if I did put any down there, it would be very hard for me to get to harvest it, which is a pain. I need the sap right now. There we go. The sweet pea I'll keep on me for the time being. Actually, let me grab the coal and I can start smelting some of this iron ore. Where's my watering can? Let's go and give poor old Snufkin some water as well. There you go, Snufkin. Sorry it took me so long. Right, the way we will plant these then... Well, actually, I'm assuming that I can... No, wait. Corn doesn't have a trellis icon next to it. So, I imagine I can just walk in the field. Never mind then. I'm being complete derp about this. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of fertilizer. I'm going to need some more sap, though. Alright, sorry about this, trees, but it is your time. I need more fertilizer for the crops. Sorry. I know, it does suck. You didn't ask to be born a tree. I understand. We're going to need a little bit more than that, too. There we go. Now that should give us two iron ingots. Which may, in fact, be enough for everything we want. There we go. Right, let's get down the fertilizer first. There we go. And you know what, let's go ahead and, as this is a bit of a special crop, we'll just pop it over here. Stuff. Is this definitely... Yep, this is summer. Okay. Let's just hope for the best. Now, this is not the ideal setup for us, but let me show you how it works. If you hold down the button, you charge up and kapow. There we go. And you water more tiles at once. Still not ideal, but there we go. I think it actually still only uses the energy required for one normal watering, so it's still ideal to do it when there's only two that you're actually watering. Now, let's have a quick gander. We've got 2 iron there. That's really, really good. We've got 287 rock. We need, quite desperately at this point, to get clay. Well, let's just have a quick look in here. We would need 1 iron bar, 40 wood, 8 coal to make a bee house. I'd really like that. I would definitely like that. I can go ahead and make a mayonnaise machine whenever I want, but I don't have any eggs yet, so it doesn't really seem to make much point. 40 stone, 50 wood, 8 coal turns vegetables into pickles and fruit into jam. You know what? We might actually have enough for that straight off the bat. Yes, we do. Fantastic. Right, do we want to put it out here? No, I think we want to put this indoors. Now, from what I understand, this takes forever to finish doing its work. So, we'll just go ahead and place that. You know what? No. We need to do some work in here. You'll come with me. Nope. Let's go for this again. You'll come with me. Also you. Come with me. There we are. I would like the table. Maybe not quite there. Table can go there. The chair. The geode. Pop the geode straight back on top of the table. The chair just about here. Is there a way for me to rotate this? No? Is there no way for me to rotate this? How does... Ah, right click. There you go. Alright, you can now come with me. And you can be at the foot of the bed. Maybe. Maybe, possibly. Can I move this? Let me see if I can move my chimney. I cannot! Well, scoundrels. Okay. Well, the TV then can perhaps... Well, maybe we could put it here? No, apparently it has to go facing this way. Can't place that on top of a person. I wasn't trying to place it on top of a person, but okay. Let's grab everything out of there. Oh, go away. Ah, I've tried to move these things around. So very annoying. Right, we'll place this over here. This way, I'll be able to see it clearly when it's doing things. And this one can go just there. There we are. And all of these can go inside. Perfect. These as well. Right here. Now, sweet pea, no, spiceberry. You are going to be turned into a jam. Fantastic. Okay, moving on. Right. Ooh. We're going to want to build down that wall a bit more. And then across. Get some more trees in there. But definitely want to look to make a beehive area. How about something over here? I could use one iron bar to make that. And I just flat out don't want to. Let's see. We've got enough coal, enough wood. We just need the iron bars at this point. Go ahead and grab you. And we can make a charcoal kiln if we want to use 1 gold bar. I don't think we do. I mean, it would be nice to be able to just make my own coal, I suppose. Maybe. That actually would be kind of super useful. Now, let's think. How do we want to place our beehives? I can have 10 iron fences. Last longer than a stone fence. Last longer than a wood fence. Keeps grass and animals contained. Well, let's just make a wall first. So, if we have got... We can place the wall right up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we know the wall has to go on this side. So, we may as well just draw this up there. That gives us 2. This gives us 2. And the wall can go up there around the back of our house. I think that'll be fine. Then we could have 1, 2, 3. We could have the flowers in the middle and then the beehives around the edge. That honestly works for me. We won't draw it all the way up the back. Otherwise we'll restrict access at the back of our house. And I don't really want to do that. 2, 3. But that I quite like. Quite like. How about we make ourselves a fence as well? And of course, a path. Now, I wonder if this fence is going to work properly. Might do. Yes, it does. Haha! Right, there we are. Okay, so we will have a regular sprinkler there. You know what? Go ahead. See, I'm not sure if I want to have stone all around here, but I do want something. Okay, I do want stone all the way around the back at least. Like so, all the way down there. There we are. And perhaps I could have something else around the edges in time. But for now, we'll just have a couple of beehives. There we go. Perfect. We'll build ourselves... I need 1 copper bar to make that sprinkler. It just needs to be a basic little sprinkler system. And then I can grow plants right next to it. I know that there's probably a more efficient way of doing it, but I think it'll actually look really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's get a little sprinkler and go set that area up. We'll have to buy some plants as well. But this should produce some very funky honey this way that is worth more. And we can, you know what, let's first get another one of these, place it down. Pump. And the sprinkler could go on top. You know what? I don't actually like that. Take it back. I would prefer gravel instead. I know. Some people really have a rage mode for gravel for some reason, but I don't mind it. There we go. So that's going to be our little apiary thing going on there. I actually quite like that. I think we've done a really good job. I am going to need to make a charcoal kiln, though, so we need a little bit of more wood. Let's just run around for a bit. I'm sure we can find enough things to chop down that are far enough away that it's not going to make things look ugly. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3. We should have another one in there. 4. We need to get back up to 20. Yep. If we just chop down this tree, we should be good. I want to make more taps in time as well and actually start filling out, getting taps on quite a lot of the trees that we've got around the farm. I think it would be worth the effort involved. There we go, we've got 20 and we can now make a charcoal kiln. How big of a structure is this? Not actually that big at all. Now, this would make no sense to put inside, so we're flat out not going to. That would be dumb. But we could perhaps have a row of charcoal kilns outside right there. I guess I wouldn't mind too much. Or I could have them up here, perhaps. There's nothing saying I can't. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's going to be somewhere better for me to put this. But for now, I guess we can put it down here. I like those little fireflies, though. That's quite cute. Right. What do I do here, then? Do I put these in there? I need 20 wood per piece of coal. Perfectly fine with me. I'm sure we can make that work. But that's going to be it for this episode. It has ended up being a fairly long one, but we've gotten a fair bit of stuff done. We've planted loads of new crops. We've even got our first apiary. So I'm very, very excited to see where that can take us. But that is it for me. So all that remains is for us to have a sleep, see how much money we made, or none, as the case may be, because we didn't actually stick anything into the crop bin. A bit of a shame, that one. But we should be okay. I'll just get a little bit of watering done off screen, and when we return, it'll be time for the next part of our plan to make money, build up our farm, make loads of friends, get married eventually, and ultimately destroy Jojo Mart completely and utterly. And, well, maybe we'll forgive Morris. We might not stick him in a dungeon. Possibly. I'm not sure about that one. He does seem like it might be the safest place to put him. But I will see you in the next episode. Until then, do take care.